Ladies and gentlemen, that Technicolor rainbow in between. I'm the research assistant, and this is episode 8 of the WWE 2K26 MyGM Syndrome Challenge, where if everyone is special, no one will be. In this challenge, everyone available for draft or hire has been turned into a specialist, so class matchups are no longer a factor. Last episode, we made it through the Survivor Series PLE, maintaining the #1 spot ahead of William Regal's NXT Mutiny by almost 78,000 fans. Aleister Black is still your World Heavyweight Champion, and we chose the Easy XP Shakeup card, giving Shinsuke Nakamura 25 reign XP. Let's see how many matches we can get this week. But before we get started on that, somebody's got a new perk. Okay, what do you have between Submission and Iron Man? Okay, so Submission is the rivalry one. Yeah. And Iron Man is which one again? +2 popularity and +20% injury chance. 1, 2. Submission it is. Okay. Alright, now before we really get started with this week's show, I remember that I promised overbetting a match this week. I also promised Alundra Blaze their next fight will be against Rhea Ripley. Ooh, excuse me. This is easy enough to accomplish. Have at least a handicap match this week for bad timing. Yeah, no, thank you. Before we really get too far, I want to play Royalty, and I want to put it on Obafemi. And then next week, I want to put the other one on Jacob Fatu. Okay, now as for the show, we are definitely going to have you two. We're going to have you two on, and I think pretty much everyone's rivalries were settled last week. Or I think they were settled at the PLE. Yours was just started. So let's see if we can run a match with you guys. We should be able to, I think. Yeah, we're definitely able to. Let's see here. Okay, Aleister is still your World Heavyweight Champion. I think he... I can't remember if he took it from Shinsuke. No, he didn't take it from Shinsuke. He took it from Shamrock, who was feuding with Shinsuke. Okay. Alright, and you're still feeding with Julia, but you need a week off. Does Julia? No, so we're gonna have her call you out then. And Julia call out Liv. Both Molly and Dio could use the rest, and they're already at a level 3, so I think I'll leave them alone. As far as your next contender is concerned, who do we put against you? Who do we put against you, Alistair? I do know that I need to start the tag team callouts. With the Usos and the MFTs. So we have that going. I know I need to do that. And let's see, I think we do, okay, we're still doing you and Molly, and I'm pretty sure we just did Rhea and Raquel. And I'm fairly certain we just finished the, I'm fairly certain we just finished that feud between the BFFs and the Secret Service. Yeah, we did. Okay, just making sure of that one. Oof, we got a lot of tired folks. I don't know, did we? Oh yeah, Jordan's injured. Even if she wasn't, I probably wouldn't put her on the card. I just finished the, yeah, with Rhea. Boy, it's hard when we don't really have healthy superstars to fight with. I mean, I kind of want to put Shamrock back in the hunt for his title. Did we just do Ilya and Shinsuke? Yes, we did. So how about Ilya? No. We do this the call-out way. With, oh, can't do it that way. You have to have a trick call out Ilya. Or at least I prefer it that way, but even still, he's got a rivalry right now. So let's go. No, on a match. Let's go Charlotte against Piper. Or do we just do Charlotte against Lash? I think we do Charlotte against Lash. And we do Belair versus Piper Niven? No. Versus Raquel. Then we do Rhea against Piper. Yes. Okay. That is good. That is good. That is a complete-ish card. I'm pretty sure I'm putting you back in the hunt for your for the title, so we're gonna do this. Yeah. And what cost do I need to set up here? Don't really have another. I don't really have another one to set up that I want to set up. And Shinsuke is not on this show. So maybe do a training with him. Yeah, let's do a training with him. Because I want to get him to level 25 by the end of this. I mean, I'd like to get anybody to level 25 by the end of this, but he's the closest. Since they have rivalries, I'll put them at the beginning and end of the card. And how do we order the rest of this? I think we switched to YouTube. And yeah, I think that's gonna be the first show. I don't think I want to do any other cards other than the one I've done, and don't need to do this either. Don't need to buy any really. So y'all stamina is okay, and so is yours. Yours isn't. So maybe put a stipulation on this one. Ladder? Yeah, let's put a stipulation of ladder on this one. Let's put a stipulation of tables on this one. And yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it for the first week. Okay, so we have DIY taking on the Motor City Machine Guns in a ladder match. If DIY wins, they get a shot at the titles. And the winners, the new number one contenders, DIY, in a 3-star match that grows the rivalry to level 2. Good. Julia calls out Liv Morgan, saying that she couldn't bother to show up. Liv just tweets in her response saying that she wasn't worth the trouble. Their rivalry grows to a level 2. Rhea Ripley takes on Piper Niven, and the winner, Piper Niven, in a 1.5-star match that does not start a rivalry between them. Okay, we have a tag team call out. The Usos have called out the NFTs once again, and their rivalry has restarted at level 1. We have Bianca Belair taking on Raquel Rodriguez, and the winner, Bianca Belair, in a 2-star match that does not start a rivalry. Okay, and Ken Shamrock attempts to call out Aleister Black, but Aleister no-shows him, so nothing happens. Charlotte Flair takes on Lash Legend, and the winner, Charlotte Flair, in a 1.5 star match that does start a rivalry between them. Okay. And Shinsuke Nakamura does a promo that gets himself 6 ring XP. And in the main event, we have a tables match between Obafemi and Jacob Fatu. And the winner, Jacob Fatu, in a 2.5 star match that grows their rivalry to level 3. Alright, and looks like on NXT Mutiny we have a 5-way match with Julius Creed, Tank Ledger, Elton Prince, Ridge Holland, and Tavion Heights. And let's see, the opening is Roman Reigns against Austin Theory. The close is Kofi Kingston against Uncle Howdy. Okay. That's different, I'll give you that. We get good booking, no injuries, that's always a good thing. And we end with 8,000 fans that week. Let's see any of the notes. Whatever happened to the rivalry between Jordan Grace and Jasmine? Jordan's injured? Like, duh. You talk a good game, Shamrock, but my fists are going to do the talking next week. Alistair, if you wanted to respond, could you not do it on Twitter? I mean, Liv Morgan already does that kind of thing, so could you at least respond to the opponents that call you out, please? Thank you. Okay, so we get 8,000 for that week. NXT Mutiny gets 12. Okay, so they claw back a little of that lead. I think we're still... $74,000 fans ahead, or yeah, 75,000 ahead of them. Alright, 3 weeks till SummerSlam. Been putting in a lot of work, and I think I've earned a shot at the men's title. How about it? Yeah, sure, within 3 weeks. Great, looking forward to it. If you like my career needs a boost, what would really help is taking on an opponent with more experience and an established reputation. How about Rhea? She'd be perfect. Can we book that match sometime soon? Sure. Okay. Jada, I'm gonna settle you after I settle contracts. You want 45. Okay. And you want 35. Okay. And let me guess, you want $100,000? Don't have it. All right, so let's go ahead and book this week. But before we start, I'm gonna play the royalty card on Jacob. Okay, and I think that was the only card I wanted to play. Alright, so we're gonna go with you two again, in the main event. Let's see here. We're gonna have Shamrock call out Alistair again to try and get something started here. And I think she wanted to face who? You wanted a match against Rhea Ripley. Okay. And Rhea doesn't have a feud. I'm guessing you do? Guess not. Okay. Wait, didn't I just try and do that? I think I just put you two together, you goddamn human, last week. What are you on? Yeah, you cannot be serious. Like, I just did that. Like, I really feel like I just did that. Did I not just do that? Because I could have sworn I did, but whatever. We'll go call out for Julia, calling out Liv Morgan again. We are going to have a tag team match on this card. It's going to be the MFTs versus the Usos. And we might also have another tag team match on this card. It's going to be DIY and Johnny, or DIY against the Motor City Machine Guns. And let's see. Jordan is back next week. That's good. Ooh. Let's go Alexa Bliss. Let's go Alexa Bliss taking on Alundra Blaze. Yeah, let's do that. And let's move you to the middle here. Actually, let's switch these two. And your stamina could take it backstage well, but my budget can't. And I also don't want to do a double call out here. Wait. The rivalry's on cooldown? Oh, okay. Like, this is a good thing it didn't start. Let's clear that. And then who do we put against you then? Who do we put against you? Do we do this as a... No, we can't do this as a fatal four-way because Piper and Alexa are involved. So we just finished Ilya and Shinsuke. So maybe we go Ilya and Shamrock? No, can't do that. Let's go Ilya and Seth. Yeah, let's go Ilya and Seth. And what do we do? Shamrock and Shinsuke? Shamrock and Shinsuke. Okay. And is there anybody else I meant to start last week and didn't? Yes. I meant to do Bianca and Raquel, but that didn't start for some reason. So we'll do it like that. We'll try and start it like that this week. Okay, so it's tables for you to last week. And I don't think I've got any cards that can really help. But I do need to find a replacement for... I need to find a replacement for Ms. Parker. But at the same time, I think it can wait. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and do this card like this week. Yeah, let's do it like this week. So we open with Tommaso and Johnny taking on Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley. And the winners, DIY. Since DIY won, they get to decide the stipulation for the tag match, or for the tag title match next week. And the rivalry grows to a level 3. Ilya Dragunov calls out Seth freaking Rollins, and Seth does not respond. Alexa Bliss takes on Alundra Blaze, and the winner, Alexa Bliss, in a 1.5-star match that starts rivalry 2. Julia calls out Liv Morgan, and Liv finally responds. The rivalry grows to a level 3. The Usos take on the MFTs, and the winner, the Usos, in a 2-star match that grows the rivalry to level 2. Ken Shamrock calls out Shinsuke Nakamura. Their rivalry starts at level 1. Rhea Ripley takes on Piper Niven at Piper's request again. And Piper wins again in a 2-star match that finally starts rivalry between the two. Bianca Belair calls out Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel responds, they now have a new rivalry at level 1. And in the main event, we have the Ruler taking on the Samoan Werewolf. And the winner, the Ruler, in a 3.5-star match that grows the rivalry to a level 4. Good. Alright, over on NXT Mutiny, they open with a tag team tables match. Roman Reigns and Tavion Heights taking on Pretty Deadly. I guess Tavion Heights has some Samoan in him somewhere. I don't know. The middle, there's a tag match between the Kabuki Warriors and the team of Ivy Nile and Nikki Cross. And in the main event, there's a tables match between Roxanne Perez and Maxine Dupree. Interesting. Okay, we get good booking. We also get no injuries. That's always a good thing. We end with 11,000 fans this week. And don't really get why Raw want to push Obafemi. Raw is a joke, glad to be free, time to leave all the losers behind. And the money that you tried to get out of me. 100,000 was more than your contract to begin with, I believe. So I wouldn't be talking crap there if I was you, Miss Parker. Okay. Weren't Alba and Kelly starting a rivalry? What happened to that? They were at each other's throats a few weeks back, but now nothing. You're right. NXT Mutiny ends with 10,000. Okay. Injury look really bad. Oh, I guess Roman did get injured. Nikki and Ivy are an incredible tag team. I beg your finest restored pardon. Okay. Again, that's an odd team, but alright, sure. If the game says it, I guess it happens. I believe we are at a 77,000 fan difference. And we got 2 weeks till SummerSlam. Speaking of Kelly, let's see. Hey, I appreciate you carrying through on your promises, and I really appreciated it earlier when you gave me that personal time off. No problem. I'm really psyched for this upcoming PLE. Can't wait to put on a great show for the crowd. I can't wait either. Look, Ciampa has been handing me nothing but losses. Isn't there someone else on the roster we can match me up against for a change? Sure. Thanks, this is just what I need to get my head back in the game. Okay. Can't say I've been loving it, but I'm prepared to stay another 5 weeks for 4,400. For 87.50, I can extend your contract until the end of the season. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we have a DLC next week. Promised that his next fight wouldn't be against Tommaso. Have at least one gauntlet match this week, and we get what? Women's talk. No thank you. Looks like somebody's got a new perk. Ooh, somebody's have a new perk. Okay. Let's look at Rhea's first. Battle Royal versus Iron Man. I think Iron Man was the injury. Was the one with the injury chance. What was Battle Royal? Match losers lose additional morale, and the match winner gains all the morale lost by the losers. I don't like that one, but between that and the injury chance, I think I'm gonna go. I don't know. I see myself more likely to book an Iron Man than I do a Battle Royal, as odd as that sounds, because I hate putting people in injury chances. Let's go Battle Royal. I don't know why, but something's telling me to do Battle Royal with her. I don't know what it is. Okay, and between the two of you, you get Gauntlet Eliminator or a Steel Cage. Well, I know a Steel Cage is definitely most likely to be booked by me. I know what Steel Cage does. Gauntlet Eliminator is what? The winner receives a plus 3 week contract extension, only applicable for superstars with temp contracts. Yeah, that doesn't. No. That doesn't help at all. So, Steel Cage, sir. Definitely put me in that. And, let's see about booking a show. What do we do? Chris doesn't want his next match against Ciampa, and I'm pretty sure he has a stagnant thing with Trick, so I guess we'll do that. And you two can take a rest this week. Shinsuke and Ken will have a match. And I think Charlotte and Lash are good. And Molly Holly and Io Sky are finally okay, so we're gonna put the title on the line tonight. And we're gonna put them in the main event, I believe. And we're also gonna have a tag match between the Usos and the MFTs. And we're gonna put that. I think we're gonna open the show with that one. Alright, now before I book anything else. Oh yeah, that's right. We start with 0 talent scouts. Is that card? So looking up an opponent for Aleister Black probably ain't gonna happen. Okay. Wait, what week do I have to do that? Oh, 2 weeks at the Intercontinental Championship. I thought you said that. Okay. Fine. It's just fine. It's okay. Oh yeah, I tried to start one with Seth. I tried to start one between Seth and Ilya. And I think I'm gonna try and continue that one. I think I'm gonna try and do a double call out this week. See if I can possibly raise that to at least a level 3 for next week. Seth and Ilya. Okay, who else could use a call out here? To get where we need to go. Julian and Liv could definitely use a match. So I think what we're gonna do is put you two together. Oh, are you together? Let's see, let's go here. And we put Shinsuke and Shamrock in the fatal four-way there. And we put Liv taking on Julia for the title here. I think we put that at the beginning. And we put that at the end. And yeah, I think that's the right way to sandwich those. You know what? I actually can look for somebody. I completely forgot. I have the I know guy. Duh. Immediately gain 10 points. And we're going to use those 10 points to go search up someone. That's going to be a male and male face. That's all I need, it's male face. Okay, so we got a choice of Sid Justice, Alpha, Sika, or New Jack. What is it with this thing where they offer one historic tag team together and two single stars? It's weird to me. Like, I don't understand. Okay, so let's see. He's got more stamina, but he's got 6 more popularity for 9 less stamina. Okay, what are their first start? This superstar stamina is set to 65 at the start of every season. Okay. Runner. When this superstar interferes in a match, they increase the match quality by 4. Huh. That's a different one. We're offense Seeker just for reference. Optimistic. The superstar gains morale after every PLE. And Sika. PLE relief. This superstar gains 10 stamina after every PLE. Oh. I mean, it's a thought. And I'm trying to put them in a rivalry with Alistair. What's Alistair's specialties? Iron Man and Bloodline rules. Either one of you guys have that? No. Not one of you does, actually. So I think we'll just go with New Jack. Yeah, I think we go with New Jack. And we have him call out We have New Jack call out Aleister Black. And then we have one more call out between Black and New Jack, maybe? I don't really want to try and increase feuds past what they are. Oh, there's fell off, I guess. That's unfortunate. Okay. And since I don't necessarily want to do that, I think I think we do the double. See if we can possibly get that to a level 2. And I think that's going to be the match this week. Or the matches this week. Are there any power cards I want to do for the Go Home show? War Games. Do I want to use this week, or do I want to wait till next week? I think I used it this week. Yeah, let's use War Games this week. So next week they can't have any special matches for the Go Home show. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, and that is going to be our match card for this week. So let's get it started. Okay, we open the card with Liv Morgan taking on Julia for the Intercontinental Championship. And the winner, and still Intercontinental Champion, Liv Morgan. Yeah. 3.5 stars. Okay. Ilya calls out Seth. Seth does respond, so they finally get a rivalry at level 1. We have a fatal 4-way: Chris Sabin, Trick Williams, Ken Shamrock, and Shinsuke Nakamura. And the winner, Ken Shamrock, in a 2-star match that grows both rivalries. Seth freaking Rollins then calls out Ilya. Ilya responds, the rivalry goes to a level 2. The Usos take on the MFTs. And the winners, the Usos, in a 3-star match that grows the rivalry to level 3. New hire New Jack calls out Aleister Black, but gets no response. Charlotte Flair takes on Lash Legend, and the winner, Charlotte Flair, in a 2-star match that grows their rivalry to level 2. Aleister Black calls out New Jack, saying that he's on his time in his show, and their rivalry begins to level 1. And we have Io Sky taking on Molly Holly for the Women's World Championship. And the winner, and still World Heavyweight Champion, Io Sky, in a 3.5-star match that does not progress the rivalry. Okay. Over on NXT Mutiny, we have Ivy Nile and Nikki Cross taking on the Kabuki Warriors. We have a couple triple threat matches in the main event. I forget what his name is for the life of me. It's not Josh Briggs, it's somebody else. Against Axiom. Okay, so we get good booking for tonight. Sky versus Holly could use a little bit of pumping up, but this is good. Okay, so we end the week with 13,000 fans. Let's see, not bad, not bad. And NXT Mutiny ends the week with 13,000 fans. Okay. Alright, so we are... think about... yeah, 77,000 ahead. And we're going into the go-home show. And let me guess. This is when Regal decides to mess with us. Yep, there it is. 2-bit arena. Select an opposing brand and must use a tier 1 arena logistics. Okay. And Castle Raid. Select an opposing brand. Select steal 10% of their revenue from next week's show. Okay. Listen here, boss. I'm a title holder. You know this. I know this. The fans know this. But one title is never enough. Not for me and not for the fans. We both know they want to see me walk out there holding twin titles. How about you give me a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship in tonight's show? Are you kidding me, you goddamn human? I beg your fine special pardon. You know what? Just, I'm coming back to that. Oh my gosh. You're such a goddamn human right now. Sure, go ahead. Hey boss, I've been talking with Julia a lot lately, and she had this great idea that we should team up for a tag match. I think we'd actually make an awesome tag team. Can I convince you to take a chance on us and book us a tag match in the next few weeks? Sure. Now, as far as you go, it's just your ego is getting the better of you on keeping those titles with different holders for now. If you think you can pull it off, I'll give you the chance. I'm not giving you that. My ego is what keeps the fans buying tickets, and you're letting them down. I'm a little surprised after the good relationship we've had so far this season. Yeah, okay. I don't care. Have your most popular available female face and heel fight each other this week or scouted? No, thank you. Yeah, okay, so I don't get much money from this. That's fine. What I am gonna do though, do I do that match at the pay-per-view or do I leave it? Because what I'm thinking is that I can try to do another double call out with Seth and Ilya, and then at the pay-per-view put at the pay-per-view we put no, I can't wait for that actually, because I think this week. It's a shot this week, so we're gonna do that in that case, I guess. So it's gonna be a fatal 4-way. Jacob, Ova, it's gonna be Jacob, Ova, Ilya, and Seth. And the title is going to be on the line. And what I'm going to do here is try, I think what I should do is try to call out at least, if I can. I mean, I should be able to. Yeah, let's try Seth calling out Ilya. And we try another one for Ilya calling out Seth, because that's going to seriously drain their stamina if I do that. Yeah, because that's already 12 stamina from both of them, and the match is main eventing. So, do we just take the risk? Do we just take the risk and do it this way, or do we just leave it? I think we leave it. Because stamina-wise, that's not a good thing to do. Okay, so Io and Molly could use the weak. So I guess we'll do a call out for Molly calling out Io. And we'll finish that one at the pay-per-view. And we're gonna have a tag team title match tonight. And we're also going to have the Usos versus the NFTs. We would have Liv and Julia if Liv wasn't such a goddamn human. Any other feuds set to finish here this week? No. So I think we have Ken versus Shinsuke. I think we also have New Jack versus Alistair. Okay, this is going to be for the title. That's going to be for the title. I don't think they're just good enough for backstage, so we'll leave that alone. Do we do this in a steel cage to get us more fans? I don't know. Let's do some more call-outs though. Who's healthier, Lash or Charlotte? Lash. So do Lash call out Charlotte. Who else? I don't think anybody else at the game level could possibly end at the pay-per-view. So are we missing anything? Missing women on the show. I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't combine those matches. I don't really want to combine those two, but I mean, it would make sense just to get another match on the show with women. No, because they're opposite, or I think their rivalries would be on cooldown if I do that. Let me check and make sure. Fatal 4-way tag. Jay and Jimmy and you guys. Doesn't look like it, so I guess we'll do it. And then we put Bianca, Piper, I don't think I can do Bianca, Piper, Cal, and yeah, I can't do Bianca, Piper, or Raquel. I can't do anything where Piper and Alexa would mix. And I also can't do, well yeah, I can't do this for a 4-way. I think I can do that though, that's safe. So let's do a fatal 4-way here. Bianca, Raquel, Alexa, and Alundra. Yeah, okay, let's do that. And their stamina is okay-ish, so I think we do this one in a backstage brawl if we can afford it. Barely. Eesh. We can barely afford that one. Alright, and we do a... I don't think there's any other callouts we need to do. So let's see, who's not being used on this show? I think Trick isn't. So yeah, we'll do a training for him. And can we also do a training for anyone else? No. So we'll do an advertisement. Rhea or Piper? Rhea. Okay, we'll do that. Yeah, that looks like a good go home show. Yep, and yep. Okay. Yep, that's the go home show for this week. Alright, so we opened with a fatal 4-way tag ladder match for the tag team championships. It's Motor City, DIY, the Usos, and the MFTs. And the winners and new tag team champions in a 3-star match, the Usos. Both rivalries are completed. Good. Molly Holly calls out Io Sky for the pay-per-view. Io accepts, so the rivalry goes to a level 4. Ken Shamrock takes on Shinsuke Nakamura, and the winner Shinsuke Nakamura in a 3-star match that grows our rivalry to level 3. Good. Laughs Legend calls out Charlotte Flair. Charlotte responds and the rivalry grows to level 3. We have a backstage brawl, Bianca Belair, Raquel Rodriguez, Alexa Bliss, and Alundra Blaze. And the winner, Bianca Belair, in a 2.5-star match that grows both rivalries to level 2. We have Trick do a training promo that puts him 7 ring XP. And we have New Jack taking on Aleister Black. And the winner, New Jack, in a 3-star match that grows their rivalry to a level 2. We have Rhea Ripley doing advertising promo for us. She gets us $11,000 at the cost of 0 of her popularity. Thank you for your service, ma'am. And in the main event, we have a Fatal 4-Way title match for the Intercontinental Championship. It is Jacob Fatu, Oba Femi, Ilya Dragunov, and Seth freaking Rollins. And the winner and new Intercontinental Champion in a 3.5-star match, Oba Femi. It completes the rivalry between Oba and Fatu and grows the rivalry between Rollins and Ilya. Alright, so we have a ladder match on the card between Becky Lynch and Ridge Holland. And in the main event, we have a ladder match between Ivy and Nikki versus the Kabuki Warriors for the women's tag team championships. And we open with Uncle Howdy taking on Kofi Kingston. Okay. We got good booking, no injuries here. So Legend and Flair can possibly end at the pay-per-view, so can Nakamura and Shamrock. Both of these are probably going to carry on past the pay-per-view. And so will Black and New Jack. Alright, so we end this week with 48,000 fans. And NXT Mutiny ends with 35,000. Okay. We still keep that lead. We got about, wow, a 90,000 lead on them now. And we have hit the week of SummerSlam. Blinded. Oh my god. Goddamn humans, are you serious? You use eye for an eye, so I started with 0. Why did you do that? That makes no sense. That one makes a little more sense, but that previous one made no sense whatsoever. Do you know what card you're playing, you goddamn human? Ay. I appreciate the title shot. It's good to know I've got a boss that keeps the word. Feels great to be the champion. I guess this makes me the face of Raw. I have to say, you really look out for your talent here at Raw. Thank you. Good old Honolulu. Time to give my adoring fans what they want. I'd better be on the card tonight or they'll be held to payment. Listen, I've had it up to here with constant disrespect. Jasmine. No. You know what? I'd love to know how to come on. Okay. See ya. Alright, so I can do what? The show logistic for what am I missing out on here? Steel Cage, Gauntlet Eliminator, and Inferno. Not bad. But it looks like somebody got a new perk. Okay, so what do you have a choice between? Bloodline Rules and TLC. Well, I gotta say that between the two, I'm most likely to give you a TLC match. But you know what? Let's see what's on tonight's thing. Oh, Women's Tag Team is TLC. That's ironic. That's a cool ironic. For the Chill Out card, select an opposing brand. Next week, a random superstar on their roster will have their ring level reduced to 0. Yeesh. And then the main event is Last Man Standing match. Okay, so neither one of those is going to affect Trick's decision. So I believe you now have a TLC match specialty. Congratulations. Okay, so do any of the women have a TLC specialty? Julie does. And no one else. Okay. So you know what? You know what I think I'm gonna do? Bianca did ask the team or Julia. Yeah. Okay, you did ask the team or Julia, right? I am right. Yes, okay. So that should work. That should fulfill that. Who else wants to? Okay, you wanted to make a PLE appearance, and JC Mateo wanted to make an appearance tonight. Okay, so anybody have Last Man Standing? Yes, we have one. Anybody else have it? No, just Shamrock. Okay. So we'll put Shamrock there, definitely. Okay, now as far as the mid cards are concerned, let's see, you guys just finished, you guys are still going. I mean, I could technically leave you off the show. That way you have like a week of rest. Because I know Seth needs it. And we just had the MFTs take on the Usos, so that means it's time for tag team. That means it's time for, where are you guys? Shelly and Saban to take on the MFTs. And that fulfills your ask of being on the pay-per-view this week. I know Jacob asked to be on it this week. Yeah, Jacob asked to be on it this week, so who do we put you against, sir? Okay. Jacob needs a face to go against this week. I'm thinking we do Jacob versus Jay. just have that not really go anywhere, but that does fulfill his request to be in a match this week. So they're both fine. And I'm also fulfilling the tag team request from Bianca and Julia. Okay, so that works. Who's in the main event again? Shamrock. Okay, so Alistair and New Jack can go. And I think I'll have them go for the title this week. And no, Shinsuke and Ken can't go this week because Ken's in the main event, like I just said. Oh, yes, Molly Holly and Io Sky. There's also Lash Legend and Charlotte. What's Lash at? Okay. I think we do. No, we do not do that. I was gonna say we do, and I was gonna say we put the title on the line with Molly and Io, but no, we don't do that. And the reason we don't do that let's see. The reason we don't do that is because of the belt over Charlotte Flair. We don't do that because I don't want double champions on the show ever. If I can help it, and I can definitely help it. So yeah, let's go ahead and do the show that way. And what else do we do? Call outs. Okay, so who's taking a rest this week? Ilya and Seth. Yeah, we'll do Ilya and Seth. If you want to call out, we'll do who's healthier, Raquel or Bianca? Bianca. So no, we'll just have you two off the show for this week completely. And we'll do Bliss and Wonder Blaze. Yeah, we'll do Bliss and Wonder Blaze to do a call out. Who else? At the moment, I don't think there's anyone else right now that needs to do a call out or anything. So who else is close? I think Shinsuke is off the card, so I think what we'll do is do a training with Shinsuke. See if we can get him to level 25. And who else? What else do we do here? Another training. We just got Trick up where we wanted him. Ova. Okay. I think that is gonna be the show. What is the specialty match? Because cycle, extreme rules. So if we get the 50, for the PLE logistics, I think we can only put one of these matches in extreme rules. Unless... no, not that. Unless I do... a rock bottom prices card. Yeah, we do a rock bottom prices card. We go to show logistics, we do the PLE, and then we can change 2 of these into... we can change 2 of these into PLEs, or PLE branded matches. So I think we'll do extreme rules here, and do we do an extreme rules here? Because if anybody should have extreme rules, is that if anybody should have extreme rules, especially, it should be New Jack. But I guess he doesn't, which is odd, but okay. So we can have 2 matches as an extreme rules. I think we do these. I think we did the normal ones with no rivalries as extreme rules. Although this would be raised by tables, so maybe we do this one as tables, and we do this one as extreme rules. I mean, it could be raised by tables too, or the rating of it could be used by tables too, but I don't know. Can we afford other tables? I don't know. No, we can't. Unless I switch one of the trains. Okay. Tell you what we do. We're gonna change this to a table, since apparently that will raise the rating of it. We'll have this as a tables, and we'll have this one as the extreme rules, and we change the training to an advertising, and we have who is left to do something. Who's left? Who's left? Who's left? Alba? Okay, let's do Alba as the advertising. Alright, so we gotta spread out the extreme rules matches here. So this is gonna go, no, not you, this one. It's gonna go here, and yeah, let's do it this way. Each of these should have a boost in their own way. And I don't think there's another card I want to play right now. Other than maybe Eye for an Eye? Actually, yeah, I want to do Eye for an Eye right now. Since you did it to me, we'll do it back to you guys. Save exhausted for the last cycle. And do we do squash match right now? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think we do squash match right now. Okay. So this is gonna be the SummerSlam show. Have at least one 6-way match this week for contract negotiation. Yeah, no, thank you. Alright, it's gonna be a match, or this is gonna be the show this week. Let's do it. So we open SummerSlam with a TLC match. Ivy Nile and Thea Hale taking on Bianca Belair and Julia. And the winners, Bianca Belair and Julia, in a 4-star match. Yeah, you proved your team works in a big way. We have a Fatal 4-Way Tables match, Molly Holly, Io Sky, Charlotte Flair, and Lash Legend. And the winner, Charlotte Flair, in a 3.5-star match that completes both rivalries. We have Ilya calling out Seth. Their rivalry goes to level 4. We have Jey Uso taking on Jacob Fatu in an Extreme Rules match. And the winner, Jacob Fatu, in a 3.5-star match that starts a singles rivalry that probably will not go anywhere. Alexa Bliss calls out Alundra Blaze. Their rivalry goes to level 3. We have a tables match between the Motor City Machine Guns and the MFTs. And the winners, the MFTs, in a 2.5-star match that does not start a rivalry between them. Have to work on that next week, I guess. Shinsuke does a training promo that gets him 5 ring XP. And in the main-ish event, we have New Jack taking on Aleister Black for the World Heavyweight Championship in an Extreme Rules match. And the winner and new World Heavyweight Champion in a 4-star match that grows their rivalry to level 3. New Jack. Oh. Alba Fire does an advertising promo for us. She gets us $7,750 at the expense of one of our popularity points. Thank you for your sacrifice and your service, ma'am. And we're gonna simulate through the rest of this. Let's see. Did we win? Yes, we did. Oh, Brooks Jensen. That's his name. Okay. No injuries. Good. Glad. Okay. Glad there are none here either. Definitely none here. None there. Good. No injuries is a good thing. Alright, so we ended that week with 109,000 fans. And Mutiny ended it with 77,000. Okay. We are just turning that gap into a canyon, aren't we? Let's see. So we are... how many fans is that? I think it's 123,000. Yeah, we are 123,000 fans up right now over Mutiny. Now, as far as trade is concerned, is Roman still? Wow, Roman had he still has 7 weeks to go on his injury. Ay, yay, dude. That sucks. Wow, man. And he's so close to ring level 22. Oh my gosh, that sucks. Dude, and I don't think I have a card that can help him either. Otherwise, I would be tempted to try and trade for him. But no, I don't think I need anybody else. Okay, so you want to give me JC Jane and an injured Fallon Henley again. I think you tried to trade them last time. But this time you want it for Lash Legend, Jordan Grace, and $9,000. No thank you. Okay, this time for 0. And you're gonna give me $6,000. You know what? I just wanna see this real quick. I just wanna see what you have. Okay, so you have an injury rehab that can help someone for a week. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I should have tried to trade you for that one. Ah, darn it. Dang, I should have tried to trade you for that, dude. I could have put that on either Shamrock or New Jack. Oh well, it's fine. Decline trade. You really want to get rid of those two, don't you? Okay, so the road to WrestleMania goes through the Elimination Chamber. Molly. Okay, your contract is up at the end of the week. You want to stay for 42? Okay. Great, looking forward to staying. You want to be put in a match with the EO Sky. Trust you on this. Okay, I'll make it happen in 3 weeks. You've had me benched for a while and I really want to get back in the ring. Don't you have room for me in a match on tonight's card? Yes, I do actually. Thanks, I was starting to feel like a fifth wheel. And you. You want $100,000. When is your contract up, actually? It's not. So you want $100,000. Do I want to give you $100,000 is the question. I don't know if I want to. I really don't. Fine. You know what? It's okay. Fine. Yeah, shut up. Goddamn human. Okay. Select the shake-up. We have All Out War. Tag team rivalries have a chance to gain 2 levels instead of 1. Interesting. Feminine Touch. Female-only matches receive a quality boost, while male-only matches have a small quality reduction. Don't really like that. And Pack 'em In. Decrease the ticket price of all arenas by 10%, but increase arena capacity by 40. Huh. You know what? For this particular one, I'm thinking it's either going to be tag team rivalries or it's going to be pack 'em in. I'm thinking pack 'em in would be the better choice between the two. But I don't think I'm gonna do pack 'em in. I think I'm gonna do all out war because I've got a plan. But that you're gonna have to wait and see what that is next episode. So in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, good night, humans. Nana.